You've got employee data in Rippling, and you've got business data scattered across dozens of other systems. Your CRM, your ticketing tools, and your finance stack. Data Cloud connects all of it in one layer, with your permissions and employee context already baked in. That means you can ask questions, build dashboards, and take action across your entire business, all in one place. Say you just rolled out a new onboarding process and you want to know, is this actually working? With Data Cloud, you just ask, what does the ramp-up curve look like for new hires on support? Did the new onboarding program accelerate time to independent resolution? Behind the scenes, Rippling AI is combining onboarding data and ticketing data automatically. And what we can see is that the recent cohorts are resolving tickets independently faster, especially the ones with higher onboarding completion. That's real signal. And everything is verifiable. AI shows the definitions, the cohort logic, the underlying records. You can click into any of them. Now I want to share this with our head of support, not as a one-time answer, but something he can track every month. So I ask AI to build a report. Compare the independent resolution rate for employees by onboarding cohort. AI generates the report. Since it's live data, it'll stay current automatically. We just went from a question I couldn't answer yesterday to a dashboard a leader can rely on every week. And that got me thinking, if I can see this for support, what about sales? We've connected our CRM into Data Cloud, so I can build a dashboard that shows the health and performance of the sales team all in one view. On this dashboard, I see insights like quota attainment by manager, ramp time by cohort, and attrition. Based on my simple prompt, Rippling AI understood which insights would be most important to surface and pulled the right data automatically. I didn't have to specify a single metric or report. It even surfaced revenue risk from unfilled headcount, an insight that doesn't exist in any single system because it lives at the intersection of CRM and HR data. It's the exact kind of insight that gets missed because it doesn't fall neatly into any one system. But with Data Cloud, Rippling has the full context needed to connect the dots and put it in front of people who need to act on it. Digging into that section, we have a few roles that have been open for almost 2 months. It's putting our quota at risk. Here's where it gets interesting. I don't just have an insight, I can do something about it right now without leaving the screen. Create a workflow that notifies sales and HR leaders when unfulfilled roles are putting revenue at risk. Include open roles with days open, recruiting pipeline status, revenue at risk, and a recommendation based on pipeline health. Once it's done building the workflow, Rippling shows me a draft so I can review all the details. And after I activate it, every affected manager will get a task with the full context attached. I went from spotting a problem to making sure somebody's handling it in under a minute. Every connector follows the same pattern. Bring in business data, link it to the employee graph, and now you can ask questions, verify answers, build dashboards, and take action, all from the same place. So, what's making all of this possible? Normally getting into these kinds of answers requires stitching together 4 or 5 different tools. Something like Fivetran to ingest the data, dbt to transform it, Snowflake to store it, Tableau to visualize it, and then the last mile is still asking your data scientist to build your report. You're waiting days dealing with backlogs and paying for every step. Rippling built the entire stack natively. Data connectors ingest the data from your third-party apps. A built-in data warehouse stores your CRM and business data together. Transformations clean and model it. And data visualization gives you reports and dashboards with permissions already built in. Then, on top of all of that, Rippling AI. You can ask questions in plain English, and AI creates a report, builds dashboards, or just gives you the answer directly. No data team needed. And that's how we went from 5 tools and a backlog to 1 platform and a conversation. So, in one morning, we just answered a question that used to take days, turned it into a dashboard a leader can rely on, spotted a burnout risk and acted on it, and caught a staffing problem before it hit the P&L. That's Data Cloud. Your business data, your people data, and all in one place with the context to make it all make sense.